ready to awaken to the truth of who you really are, to the power that you're capable of being, and to become the conscious creator of your reality, then stick around. This week on Aleckson TV, I'm going to tell you the core reason that you're not achieving what you wish to be achieving in your life, in your business, and in your relationships. Hello, I'm Aleckson. I am the soul speaker, giving a voice to the power within and helping you to become the fully empowered creator of your reality so you can live a highly conscious life. So let's talk about you, and let's talk about why you're not achieving everything that you desire to be achieving in your life. There is what we call the core wound within everybody. And the best way that I like to describe it is to say that when you're born, it may happen before, it may happen slightly after, but essentially when you're born, you come into the world with what we call your core wound. And you actually then spend your entire life, from the moment you're conscious up till now, you've spent your whole life seeking out people and experiences that will prove to you that the core wound, whatever that is for you, is in fact true. Now, some of the core wounds that we each have are things like, I feel I'm unlovable, nobody loves me, I've been rejected by my family, I am not good enough. Those really are the three main ones, but there are, of course, many more. They're the main core wounds. Essentially, they all come back to the one thing: you've been rejected. And that relates to being rejected from the source of all creation. When you come into being, when you come into becoming a life form of a human being. So you've spent your life, all through your life, seeking out people and experiences and things that show you that that belief that you have about yourself, that core wound, is in fact true. And so this would explain why your life has been exactly the way that it's been, why you've had the relationships that you've had, why you've had the experiences with other people in jobs or in any kind of relationship, why you've had the relationship you've had with your mother or your father or any member of your family, why you've lived your life the way that you've lived it up to this point, is a result of your core wound. Today, it's all about then finding your core wound. Once you've done that, we have a very, very simple process of healing that core wound for you. It is a process that I call the 1 minute miracle, and it is a very, very simple process. And please don't make the mistake of thinking because it is so simple that it can't possibly work. It's worked for hundreds of my clients. It's certainly worked for me by removing that core wound. I'm going to very quickly take you through the process now. So whatever you're feeling about what your core wound might be, this sense of rejection, this sense of you're not lovable, you're not good enough, I'm not enough, all of these sorts of things, I just want you to sit in that feeling, whichever relates to you, whichever one feels comfortable for you. And I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in. And I want you to simply notice where you can feel that feeling in your body. Where's it showing up in your physical body? From usually about your neck down, your physical body, that center part of your body, you will feel a lump of energy somewhere as we're talking about this. And what I would like to invite you to do with your eyes closed is to bring all of your attention, or I actually like to say, take your inner eyes and bring them down into your body to where you can feel that feeling. And we just want you to look at, to focus on, to bring all your attention to the feeling that you can feel. There's no judgment. You're not to judge the feeling. You're not to try and figure out what it is. You're not to try and interpret what it means. You just simply look at it. It really is this core wound, very much like a small child, and trying to get your attention as like a little kid with their mother at the pool, you know? Kids always running around going, "Mummy, look at me, Mummy, look at me, Mummy, look at me." And all they want is your attention, and your core wound is exactly the same as that. It just wants your attention. I've got some more information about your core wound and also a process for you to go through to help you to figure out or come to a knowing about what your core wound is, and then we'll take you through the process to get you started on healing it yourself. Once we've done that process with you, you can then do that for yourself in any moment. This is a process that is best used in the moment. So as something comes up for you, you go inside, you look at it, you let it be seen, and then you'll be done with it. Now don't forget to go to AnnAlexsonTV.com to pick up your journal page and also the MP3 process that we've been talking about, so we can get you over this core wound and you can start living your life from a highly conscious perspective, where you essentially can start living the life that you desire to be living, not the life that you're currently living, if it's not exactly how you want it. Now please do come back next week, because next week we're going to actually talk about and share with you an amazingly simple, because you know I like to keep it simple. I think life is better lived if we keep it simple. Another simple process that will help you to stop your habitual bad behaviour or unhelpful behaviour and start creating some new neurons in your brain in order to have a habitual helpful habit in certain situations. So for instance, if you're someone who gets angry very quickly, we can use this process, the ABC brain retrain process, to immediately become aware that you're feeling it. There's some things to do to stop the feeling so that you can slow down that neuron firing and stop the habit, and then it allows you to have some space and some time and some breathing space to build the new neuron into a new helpful habit. So make sure you come back for that one. It really is good for worry, anxiety, fears, anger, all of those sorts of things, and we'll see you next week.